right, so this is the new screen that you'll see once you are logged into Podio. This video reviews the reports as well as the new views that I've added for Podio, and this will be under your system and CRM moving forward. So similar to the functionality in Mojo where it showed you on your calendar all scheduled calls, which were the appointment sets in Mojo, as well as the follow-up calls that you set for yourself. So instead of having a calendar, we have this screen, and this is the first screen that you'll see, Ryan, when you first log in. John, I can create this for you too if you think it's helpful, but this is what I created for it. So it shows scheduled calls. Instead of saying appointment set, which is what it said in Mojo, it now says scheduled calls. Since they're not actually appointments, they're scheduled calls, but we had to use the word appointment set because that was how it said it in Mojo. So it will say that moving forward, and all new calls will be labeled as scheduled calls, and it will show the date. So if you want to see what calls you have for this week and the next couple of days, you can just, once you log on, this is literally the first screen that you'll see, and it will show, oh shit, yep. So you can totally adjust all this stuff, really flexible. But it will show you all the dates, calls coming up, and these are all scheduled by Roxanne and Marlene for Ryan. So these are our hot calls, our scheduled calls, and then any follow-up calls that you set for yourself will be listed right here. So it will show you basically the calls that you have for this week because you can just glance at it quick. From here, to get to the app, you can go the long way, which is probably the usual way you're used to doing it. Here, workspace, click that and then go into it. A quicker way, which is what I added, is this hot button right here, just says Mojo Leads. So this is the first screen that you'll see once you log in. Then go ahead and click Mojo Leads. And it loads, and it puts us right into the app. Right. And then you can click Show All, just to populate everything if it's not populated. And then in this video, I'm just going to finish with, because I'm going to try and make it quick so the sound doesn't get fucked up again. But these are all the views. I tweaked a couple of them. So this is the first one that you'll see, Ryan, and this is the assigned to team view. So this just breaks it out by who the lead is assigned to. So you see the ones with Ryan, see the ones with John. If you just want to see the ones assigned to Ryan, you can just click on Ryan's name. Makes it really handy, super quick. So it has some nice CRM functions there. You can jump back here to view all of them again. All these are basically hotkeys. And this is all just like Excel is the way that this functions. So again, you can tweak, shift these. If you want to hide any of these, you go to the wrench. Again, just as a refresher, uncheck it, boom. Seller name gone. You do want seller name, boom, back. If you want to save any of these edits that you make, you have to hit Save As and save that view. You can save it as a new view or overwrite it, but we are not going to save any changes we just made. Another good, what's it called, view that we can use now is the lead status, because we're going to be using this moving forward. It's going to be super handy. So for you, Ryan, and for you, John, you can immediately look into any of these statuses and just know how the leads are doing. So if you go under here, boom, follow up, you can really just click the follow up and it will sort just the leads labeled as follow up. And then there's a section that says date follow up as well. And then the third and final view that I created, and this is scheduled call. So if I click scheduled call here, I think it's processing all of those calls. So that's maybe why it's loading. Let's try to, oh, there we go. So, and it sorts it by date, which is kind of handy. Again, you don't have to, you can use these views however you like, whatever you think is the most efficient to click around. We want the least clicks as possible, so it's easy for you guys. But if I wanted to see all the calls I have tomorrow being, and when I say I mean Ryan, logged in as Ryan. So I click on that. Something went wrong. Come on, come on. Load a little faster. Come on, come on. If this makes my video too long and my audio's fucked up again, I'm going to be pissed. Come on. All right. Well, you get the point. That should populate the 6 calls that you have for the 6 scheduled calls that you have for that day. We can create any sort of view that you want. It's all about just making it efficient, quick, and easy. All right, it does not like me now. Maybe because I'm running 2 screen recorders at once. But that is at least a review on, or quickly a review on the views as well as the reports.